Hi, it's Andrew again. I know it hasn't exactly been 24 hours since I last posted my video, my first one, but I talked to Rowan last night and he said something that could be like an interesting idea, which he would do kind of like the covenant group aspects of rituals and SBATs and such, while I would be doing the solitary aspects of it, which I thought was a great idea. So we tried to think of a name last night, which we could name the segment for this segment or something. So we didn't exactly come up with a name. So if you guys have any ideas of what that should be, please comment, message us, video response, whatever. That would be great. So today what I'm going to talk about is Samhain and the solitary aspects of how to do that. Just keep in mind that whatever I say or how to do, it's only advice and guidelines. It isn't exactly what you're supposed to do. It's not exactly set in stone as to what you're supposed to do because everybody's an individual and everybody practices different. So I'm just kind of gonna give you some ideas of what to do. So on this day, I'll tell you a little bit about what Samhain is. Samhain is the 31st of October, and it is traditionally, what it means is it's the day when the veil between the living and the dead is most thin. And what that kind of means is a day in recognition that death is a part of life, and that we should embrace that and not shun it away like modern society has been trying, has tried to perceive death. So that's kind of what Samhain is, a big part of what it's about. And what I like to do on Samhain, mostly every year as far as my solitary practice goes, is I will take either a black or a white candle. I like to use the tea light candles, the little tiny ones that you can buy at Walmart for like $3 or $5, something like that, for about 150 of them. And I like to light one of those and focus myself on the meaning of what death is to me, and that's kind of in kind of what I'll be focusing on is the fact that life and death coincide with each other and not exactly push away from each other. And during the time that candle goes, and I'll let it go for the whole entire time until it goes out, I'll focus my energy on that particular thing. And maybe do a meditation on that fact. So the solitary rituals that people do not exactly have to be all big and flashy, because it's your own personal thing. Even if you're in a coven or a group, you can also practice solitary. And I do that with every ritual that I do. If I'm in a group or if I'm in a coven, I'll go and do like the coven ritual, and then I'll come back and I will do my own self-reflection of what that really means to me. And so that's kind of like a good idea of what to do. So basically, that's kind of what it's kind of summed up to be. Kind of what Samhain is summed up to be. Another aspect of Samhain is the recognition of starting over, because it's actually considered the pagan and Wiccan New Year. So kind of starting over, or doing a starting over kind of ritual, along with the recognition of death being a part of life ritual, is probably, you can combine those two. So what I like to do what I've done a couple times during this time is I've taken something that I would like to get rid of, either like emotionally or something in my life. Usually I'll write a fear down, something that I'm really afraid of, and I will write it down on a piece of paper, and I will read it out loud and fold it up, burn it, and put it into my cauldron and let it burn completely. It's kind of like a ceremony as far as letting go of your fears, kind of like a New Year's resolution. That's basically what a good idea of what it would be like. Or just, even saying something like, I'm going to do this now. I'm going to quit smoking cigarettes. I'm going to start brushing my teeth more often, something like that, So basically that's kind of what the solitary aspect of what Samhain is, what a good idea would be that to do. There's lots more information on Samhain, and there's a lot more ideas that you can do. So this is just kind of like a guideline as far as what I do every year, or not every year, but most every year, and kind of what my view on it is. It can be completely different to you, and that's totally fine. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of what it's about, and what you can, some ideas to do, as far as the ritualistic part of it goes. Anyways, I think that will be the end of my video. Thank you for watching, and please comment and message, ask questions, lots and lots of questions. I love questions, and lots of video responses. I love video responses. Right, thank you.